Welcome back to the FM26 Journeyman. This is one of the most outrageous seasons I've ever managed. The league done, the title retained, and today we're heading into a Career Cup final against a very familiar enemy. So before we dive into the big match, here's where we stand. The league season is over, 38 games, 36 wins, 1 draw, 1 solitary loss. Back-to-back champions, records shattered. Across all competitions this year, we've played 53 times, winning 50 of them, and we're also cruising through our Champions League group with 15 points from 6 matches. That'll pick up again in the new year. At one point, we'd racked up 36 consecutive wins. I'm not saying we broke the game, but SI might want to look into it. Off the pitch, I've rejected a new contract. We're heading into the final 12 months of my deal, but I'm committed to finishing the Champions League run before moving on. In the meantime, I've tried to future-proof the club and I've convinced our star players to stay just long enough for one shot at Champions League glory, even with combined bids of over 50 million quid on the table. But today it's simple. Trophy number 2 is on the line. Busan versus Anyang, a rivalry that goes all the way back to season 1. Let's get into the Career Cup final. Welcome back to the Journeyman, folks. With me, Chris. This is episode 7. How many trophies? And we're going to jump straight into the action today, guys. We have the Korea Cup final against Season 1 rivals Anyang. They've just been promoted in first place as champions from K-League 2. And after looking at their fixture history, it certainly seems like they rested the majority of their best 11 for the final 2 league games, which they actually ended up losing in the end. However, as you can see on the left here, they've got 9 changes to their starting lineup for this cup final, so obviously they were resting most of their squad in anticipation of this hotly contested game. We've smashed the K-League 1 to bits this season. On paper, this should be an easy win, but we all know football isn't played on paper. So let's see how it goes, chaps and chapettes. Okay, so yeah, let's go win a trophy and show people what we're capable of. Okay, here we go. Looks like we've got a bit of snow for the cup final. And it looks like Anyang are off to a decent possession start here, but playing in the snow in Korea. Here we go. Min Hyuk down the left. Karabashvili, who is wanted by everyone, including teams like PSG. So it might be one of his last games for the club here, to be honest. Early shot off down low, saved by Lee Sung-ji. So Anyang won K-League 2 by 3 points, I think, and they lost the last 2, so really they probably had a fairly comfortable finish to the season, knowing they were out of sight. We've been clear in the league for so long, it's crazy. I've never had a, sometimes when you do like a level 10 challenge, you'll win like pretty much every game, but I've never had it at this level before where you just absolutely steamroll everything. And I don't think our team's like massively ahead of anyone either. It's crazy. We've just got some real quality players that have been playing really well. The 4-2-4 seems to be working great. I've managed to rotate the players a lot more this season, so the backup level players have been contributing a lot more. Min Hyuk on the left, Lee Hyun Jun cuts it back. We're getting in and around their box a fair bit early on here. How is everyone else doing? Are you guys enjoying your FM26 saves? How is the latest patch working out for you? Had any crazy bugs or errors or crashes or anything mental going on? I have not been resting any players after hearing about the resting bug, which actually, if you rest a load of players, actually offers all your players out for sale. So I've managed to avoid that one this time. Here's Jeef coming down the right. Choi Jun. Getting a few pop shots off here, but nothing, no crazy high XG chances so far for us. Still early though. We're currently at the Seoul World Cup Stadium for this game as well. Doesn't look particularly full crowd-wise though. Okay, Min Hyuk, edge of the box. Another pot shot goes wide. We're getting shots off, just not in the back of the net. Okay, they clear along. Min Hyuk down the left, over the top, back out to the left. We're still playing tiki-taka style, quite quick, front to back football, trying to pass through the lines, lots of underlapping runs, very attacking wing backs with the box to box midfielder. Oh, off the bar. Juve on the left. Santos Diver, Karabashvili. And they've got a chance to counter us here with Bruno Motta. If you remember from the first season of the Journeyman, we actually played Anyang, I think, 3 times in that first season. They were our main rivals for the title in that first year. And most games seemed to follow the pattern that we would bat them for XG, and then just for some reason couldn't finish our chances, and then we'd get sucker punched. And this game has started off exactly the same this time. So we do need to be careful. It's nice to have shouts back in the game. If you're not happy with how things are going, at least you can do something that isn't a tactical tweak now. Here we go, working it into the box. Cleared by us though, but only as far as Kim Ji-sol. And they've got a goal. We are losing in the Korea Cup final to Anyang. Wouldn't you know it? It's our good mate Bruno Motta, who I think was there when we were in K-League 2 with them 3 seasons ago. It's a good ball in. Gets across his man. We've had to drop our main keeper to comply with the foreign quota, so veteran Koo Sang-min is in, and he's not done much with that one. Let's do a fire up. I don't really worry so much with this. I know it's a one-off game, so anything can happen, but we've been so good this season. I can't imagine we're not going to get back into this, to be honest. I might be wrong, but given that we've only lost 2 games all season, it would seem a bit crazy if we were not getting back into this one. We're having a lot of long shots though, which is frustrating when we've got everyone set to take less shots. Shoot less often, rather. Shin Min-ha, another player that is wanted by half of the world. Karabashvili, Santos. Over the top to Lee Hyun-jun. Can he cut it back? Hyuk. Intercepted. Oof, nearly broke for us on the edge of the box there. Karabashvili, can he get it down line? Okay. Well, the first half is disappearing quickly here. Just going to shove another little fire up into these guys. We need to be really careful because should we end up 2-0 down, this is a long way to go to get back from 2-0 down. Come on, boys. Let's pick it up. We had one blip really the whole season. We got our first red card of the season, and I decided to keep 3 at the back, and we ended up getting battered because I didn't change it even when we went 2-0 down. And even though we were dominating the game with only 1 centre back, every time they countered, they scored basically. We had a higher XG, but we ended up losing 4-0 with 10 men. We then lost the Champions League game after that. So they're the only 2 defeats this season. Was like a weird little blip off the back of a silly red card. Karabashvili to Min Hyuk, Lee Hyun-jun. Oh, was that a save or a terrible miss? I think that might have been a terrible miss. Okay, well this is not an inspiring first half of football for a team that's been as good as we have. Lee Hyun-jun, Karabashvili. Oh, that's a poor ball in. These guys need to kick up the arse at half time. As the snow falls in the Seoul World Cup Stadium and we trail to a single shot on target, I think, from Anyang. Lofted ball forward. This might be our last chance to get forward. No, that is the half-time whistle. And it's 1-0 to Anyang at the halfway point. Yeah, I mean, their chance must have been well, they've only had one shot on target, so that must have been a large percentage of their XG. But uh, right, I'm not saying you've been unlucky here. I'm angry. I want a much better display. Let's. I'm very tempted to go attacking if I'm honest, but we'll leave it 15 minutes and see what happens. But yeah, hopefully the half time I'm not very happy will give them enough motivation to get this scoreline turned around. So players that are missing because of the foreign registration rules are our goalkeeper. Hang on, here's Hyuk. Is that a penalty? What has happened here? We've got another player down on the edge of the box. What happened there? Totally missed that. Juve off the top of the bar. Oh no, we've hit the bar twice already. Come on, guys. I don't even know what happened there. It looked like we could win a penalty, and then all of a sudden there was a free kick on the edge of the box. Absolutely bizarre. Right, fire up. Attacking. Come on, guys. Oh, Lord, this is not nice. Like, we've trailed a fair few times this season, but obviously not in big... This is a one-off game, isn't it? We've done all the hard work to get here, but currently we're not doing the hard work to make the most of it. Yok. Karabashvili. Moontague. Not sure what he's currently set up as. Let's put him as a deep line forward. We normally have... Our main striker's actually injured for this game. Back on. So Moontague's the guy we've got stepping up for him, but I can't fully decide what his best... Well, his best striker position is channel forward, apparently, but I quite like having the deep line forward in this formation, just dropping back and linking midfield to attack. So we've just changed him to the deep line forward. Hopefully that'll make a difference. Here's Juve. That's a poor ball. It's been so good this season. He's on a 6.4 in the cup final though. We're into the final half an hour. This isn't looking good currently. We've not got a lot on the bench. You only get 7 subs in this competition. And because of the foreign player restrictions, Moontague's in. And that is onside. We're back in it. I'll stop moaning for a sec. Juve just redeemed himself with a nice goal in behind, assuming it's onside. Yes! Come on, guys. We're back in it. Whew. So Juve picks it up on the right. Lovely ball, actually. Clips in behind. Keeper is erratic. Comes flying out. Moontague, who I keep calling Montague because it looks like Montague. He had the composure to go around the keeper and just slot it into the empty net. But hopefully that is enough to get us back into our groove and go on and win this game now. We have got some knackered players though down the left hand side, so I'm probably going to take those guys off after this highlight. It is Min Hyuk here into Montague, Lee Hyun Jun, who's lost it and it's been turned over. They do have a chance to get forward now, and Han Bom has gone screeching in there and totally missed the ball. They do have a corner, and they say you shouldn't make changes before a corner, but let's just do what needs to be done. So yeah, in the normal league matches, I'm allowed 6 foreign players in the squad, but in the cup matches, I'm only allowed 3, unless there's you're allowed 4, but one has to be Asian. I don't have any Asian ones, so I only have 3 non-Asian foreign players, which means we are just desperately short of bodies for this particular game, which is somewhat annoying. And I don't actually have a right back either. We're just really short of bodies at this time of the season. I'm going to do something a bit crazy and put Juve at right back, which is probably very crazy actually. But I have done it in a couple of other games this season. Okay, let's do this. 15 to go in the final. It's 1-1, they've got a corner. Delivered to the near post and cleared. Here's Hyun-jun, who sadly has just been called up for national service, so we're about to lose him for 18 months. Here he is again. Chance to shoot. Oh, just over. I thought that was it. I thought he was burying that there. He's cropped up with some great, really important goals for us this season, to be honest, from the bench. And he started, we've just rotated him in and out on that left wing. Okay, Santos Diber controlling the ball still here. Over the top, Jae Hyun. Keeper's dropped it. Oh my god, how have we missed that? It's been blocked. It's a corner. I thought that was it then. I thought it was a 6-yard tap in, but it's been blocked. Hyun-jin with the corner. Keepers came and claimed it this time without flapping. Lee Seong-ju wasn't very convincing on that cross before then, though. We've now got a bunch of other players absolutely knackered. But we are light on options on the bench in this game. And they've just gone route one there and it got a pretty decent shot off. Fairly comfortable for the keeper, but 10 minutes to go, guys. We've been the better team. We've dominated the possession, as you would expect, but we have not been clinical in the slightest. Oh, I don't really want to take off our best centre-back here, to be honest. And Diver's choking out a little bit there as well, but we've got no midfield options in this game. We've got a youth keeper, our third choice centre-back, a youth sort of winger striker prospect, and another youth striker. We are... this is not ideal. All I can think is we put one of the more creative midfielders into the box-to-box role. Move Hwang Do-yoon to the deep line playmaker role. Oh god. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of either of these options. Let's just roll with it for now. Give them a fire up. Come on, lads. 5 minutes to go. We'll keep the subs if we need it. Likelihood is we're going to extra time here at this point. Juice probably wasted at right back as well. Maybe we should swap them around. Come on, Hyun-jun. Hwang Do-yoon goes for the long range one, but it is fairly comfortable for Lee Seong-ju. We have 5 minutes-ish, probably, once added time's taken into the mix. Midfield and defence are struggling condition-wise. Ball over the top, Lee Hyun-jun comes out to Diver. Puts one into no one really. Jae Hyun. Oh, Hyun-jun, it's a corner. We've got 2 minutes. Can we do anything with this late corner? Can we retain the trophy? Back post, no one's there. Shin Min-ha recovers. Can we keep it alive? Back out to Hyun-jun, who is offside. That is not what we needed there. Final minute of the 90 plus added time. They've got a goal kick. 30 seconds left before full time. They go short to Son Ho-jun. If they get anything now, we're in real trouble. We haven't got any time to respond. This is probably the last attack of the regulation time. June started to make a run there and then stopped. And it's gone out of play, and that's that, I reckon. Okay. Gosh, tense. It looks like they're playing for extra time here. And that's it, end of the 90 minutes. Hopefully we'll get some energy drinks on board, because some of our guys are looking tired. Right. You have the ability to make a real difference. Yeah, right. Well, I think we have to take off one of the... Meh. Han Biom can actually play in CDM, so what I might do is, if we take off... If we go for a DM here... we can do box swaps. Then we've got that done. Hyunjun I never really take off because he's a poacher, so he doesn't really do well for rating throughout the game. But he does pop up with a brace like out of nowhere regularly, so it's just one of those players you just kind of, unless he's knackered, he's probably going to stay on because he does do a lot of damage. Just probably when you least expect it, to be honest. This is probably very risky. But I hate having really knackered players on the pitch. And it might bite me in the arse, but I'm going to put Hyunjun here. And we're going to bring on Taesung on the left. Because we don't sit back, we go and try and win the game. Right, let's do it. Bravery or stupidity, I don't know. Let's do it. Come on, guys. Can we retain our Korea Cup? We've got double the XG they've got. We've got some very unorthodox positioning going on here as well. We've still got Juve at right back, for God's sake. This could all end in tears. Come on, Wee J with a great tackle there. Kim Ji Sol's cut inside, deflected. When we get a sec, actually, I might... right, let's just see how this plays out for a bit. I can't help but tinker when it gets into situations like this. Right, we have a corner. Yang Hyunjun. Big, high, to the far post, and they've got a counter by the looks of it. Oh, and we've committed a terrible tackle. Jae Hyun snapped him and got booked. Okay. First half of added time is flying. We've not actually had a penalty shootout so far in this Journeyman save, and I really don't want to think about the prospect of one now either, to be honest. Oh, we've given away a sloppy corner. Oh, I don't like this. Do not like this at all. Whipped in near post. Lee Hyun-jun with a chance to counter. He's got Tae-sung up with him. Big switch over to Jae-hyung. Here's Juve from right back. Bit ambitious there, but kept in. Juve again. Can we get it into the box? Hanbyom, Juve. Oh, he's running at them. He seems to have just died on the spot for some reason. But we've managed to recover the ball. Here's Jae-hyun. Cuts inside. And again, he's got a chance to shoot. Straight at the keeper, though. That was a decent chance there. But we have another corner, which we're not going to see for some reason. On extended highlights, in extra time, we're not seeing a corner. Cheers, FM. Right, Hyun-jun playing the deep line playmaker role. Maybe I should change him to like an advanced playmaker or something. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Juve. Hyun. Boom. Off the bar again for the third time in this match. Oh. Right. Just going to do that. Juve with the free kick out on the left wing. Far post area. Shin Min Ha's put it over the bar. We're now on 2.29 XG. 9 shots on target. Come on, boys. Let's encourage. We've used all of our chips. No subs left. Not a lot we can do tactically other than just chuck everyone up the pitch. Maybe we can change some instructions. Maybe we need to go a bit more direct. Out to Juve. Back to Juve. Montague's lost it sloppily. Ramon is on the counter. We're in trouble here. They've got a lot of bodies forward. And now we've turned it over. Hyun-jin, Montague, Jae-hyun. Jin might be offside here. Oh, it's a great block though. We have a corner. This is a stressful one. I don't think there's any doubt we've been the better team, but we're still drawing this match. Half time and extra time. I do not want penalties, lads. Come on. We're better than this. Juve. Oh, that's poor. Sloppy play there. They've got it on the right wing here. They've worked it out well. Going to move it out to the left probably here. Into Kim Chan-ji. Kim Jin-ya's gone down the line to Lee Jae-won. They've got the big man in the middle. They've cut it back. Oh, and this is the Anyang blueprint. This is the Anyang we know from the first season. Just lurk around, absorbing chance after chance, and then sucker punching you. Chief, come on, lad. Top bin, son. Come on. Oh, have we hit the post again? We've hit the woodwork 4 times in this match. What is happening? Oh, 10 minutes to go, lads. Oh, I'm not liking this. I don't really know what to change. We've had more than enough chances to win a game of football. Lee Hyun-jin might be in here. Oh, the keeper's out just in time. Lee Seong-ju has been very busy in the Anyang goal. Goes long to the big man, Bruno. I'm just trying to think if there's any formation change I can make here where... That'll do. Nice little 1-2 by Hyung-jun off one of their players. It's gone very long there to nobody. That is not what we want to see with this little time left. Well, probably got time for one more fire up here. Juve comes flying forward to win the header, but it goes back to them. Kim Jin-ya has absolutely skinned him as well. Big tackle there from Hyun-jun in midfield, playing totally out of position. Here's Shin Bin-ha, out to Jae-gyeon. Juve again. Montague is in for June. Oh, he's put it over the bar. That's standard. Want it a little bit quicker. I really don't think there's a lot we can do here, to be honest. I think we just got to ride it out and hope we can grab a goal. Otherwise, it's going to be penalties. So it's going to be pens. Look at this. Time has just evaporated here. Come on, lads. One last chance. That's a terrible throw. Whip it in. Keeper's ball. Oh, it's going to be pens, guys. It's going to be penalties. I don't believe it. Ah! Oh, that is not what you want to see, is it, in a penalty shootout? Only 2 players above 10 for penalties. I'm not going to add anyone. Let's just let it roll. Yeah, back yourselves, lads. Let's do it. Bruno Motta for Anyang. Down the middle, 1-0 to them. Oh, this is rancid. Go Jae Hyun, our right winger, steps up, places it in the bottom right. That is a lovely penalty. Well done, mate. Come on, Koo Sang-min, you veteran legend. 37 years old. Time to make yourself a hero. Oud Cotter. Oh, I thought he was getting that. He's managed to creep it in. It's a good penalty right on the side netting. It's Juve, who was our penalty taker last season. Steps up. And he tucks it away. My headset just died brilliantly. All the drama. Just thought it would add a bit more drama into the mix. Okay, Park Soo-2 makes it 3-2 to Anyang. And who's up next for us? It's going to be Cho E-J, our third choice centre-back, is stepping up for our third penalty. And it is in. Not sure what the keeper is doing there. Almost jumping away from the ball, but we'll take it. Come on, big man. Koo Sang-min up against Kim Jin-ya. Can he save one? Come on, son. Oh, went the right way, but it's gone in again. This is disgusting. Oh, why did I know this game was going to be a nightmare? Cho Hyun-taek, our left back. And he's been saved down low. It's a good penalty, but the keeper got down really well there, and we're in trouble here. We're on the brink. Oh no. Our trophy defence is on the line. Ramon can win it for Anyang. And he does. Our keeper darts across and drags it out from the back of the net. But we have lost the Korea Cup final. Our arch rivals Anyang have beaten us. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Oh, and they get a trophy lift, do they? Oh no, this is... Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, look at this purple disgrace. I don't know, it's funny how you develop these weird rivalries, isn't it, in FM? Like, I've never even heard of this club, and now I absolutely detest it. I don't know how they've won that. We've been poor, but 4 times we hit the woodwork in that normal time. That is painful. And that is the treble dream out the window. We've lost our title, which is really annoying. We've lost it to a team in the league below. That is just crazy. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. We've been so good this season. We've lost 2 games out of 53 in this season. Well, 3 now out of 54. That is just horrible. We had double the XG, more than double the possession, triple the shots on target. Actually disgusting. But we couldn't get it in the net, and that's all that matters. We have lost the Korea Cup final. That is not good. Okay, so just a little recap. This is how we look following the completion of the Korea Cup. We managed to reach the final, as you know, we just watched us lose it. We won the K-League 1, and we're currently still in the process of competing in the Champions League. It's a little bit of a weird one in Korea. It seems to run across 2 seasons for some reason. So we are still going to pursue that whilst we're in it. Let's have a quick look. We are top of the East Stage group, having played 6, won 5, lost 1. Top of the group alongside FC Seoul, our big rivals. And essentially it seems to be that 8 go through from each group, so the top 8 in each group go through. And if we manage to keep hold of first, we will play the team that finishes 8th in the west side of things in the in the round of 16. We'll play whoever finishes 8th in this west side. So at the minute it would be Nazaf. We would play in the round of 16, and then obviously we'd have to progress through the competition that way. There are some big teams in this competition. I can't close that for some reason. There we go. Back to where we were, please. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm still planning on this being my last season at Busan. I'm just not entirely sure how much it overlaps. Let's check when our league games started this season. So this season in January we played friendlies. So league games start back up again in Feb. So annoyingly, the Champions League final isn't till the end of April. So around here, which would be what, 3, 6. We're looking at 11 league games into the season is when the Champions League final is. So the likelihood is, depending on how we do in that, I'm going to be starting the next season in terms of league games too. But really, all I'm playing for now is to try and see how we can do in this Champions League tournament. My contract ends, in a year basically. We're in the last year, so it ends in December 29. We're in December 28, so we're entering the last year with no plans to stay. I rejected a new contract. I think 3 years, 3 and a bit years at Busan has been great fun. However, this level of winning isn't really what I play FM for. Like, that is hellish, that loss in the cup final after this level of a season. I've rarely had a season this consistently positive in like 25 years of playing FM. So to somehow have only 3 losses in this entire season, one of them be to a team below in the cup final on penalties, that is bad, really bad. So yeah, that's all we're playing for now, is to see how we can get on in the Champions League. I've already decided we're probably going to move on. I promised a lot of our bigger players in terms of quality. So Juve was promised that he could leave. We had bids up to 30 million for him, which I rejected in the last window. They're probably going to come back now and start trying to poach him before we start this next season. So we might not even have him for this Champions League campaign, which is going to be horrendous. I think also, who else wanted to go? I think Shin Min Ha also wanted to go, and I did accept a promise from him as well. And David Santos Diver, another one, who isn't as good now for us. He's still been a key player for us this season, but he's not one of the big hitters. And like I said, you've got a whole host of huge clubs that are after Karabashvili. So this may be a bit of a we've got to drag out another 4 months to try and get to the Champions League later stages here and just see how we get on. So yeah, I'm not sure how it's all going to pan out, but that's where we're at. The squad's been decent. We've had some very good seasons in there. Lots of goals. Juve again with another 20 assists this season. It's been a really good season. The league was just a joke, to be honest. We were so good. Where's the league table, just to show you that? Okay. Don't know why it's lagging so much. What's going on here? League table, there we go. So yeah, I mean, just horrible, isn't it? Absolutely flamed a lot of them. So yeah, that's how it all went. We've retained the K-League 1, so we are past winners 2 years in a row. Won it last year, won it in 2028 too. Hopefully we're leaving a decent legacy at the club when we go. There's a lot of good youth players. I've got a ridiculous amount of players joining in the next I've got a lot of players joining, all youth players and prospects predominantly. That's just going to absolutely boost out their youth reserves for seasons to come. We've sold lots of players with 50% clauses, so there should be a really good financial future for the club too. So yeah, I'm not sure what the next episode will be. I imagine it'll be, depending on how we do in the Champions League, it will be me coming back and we'll go through that Champions League later stages, assuming I manage to make it there with 2 games left in this group stage, we should be okay. I can't see that we won't make the final 8, so we'll get into the knockout rounds regardless, but I don't know how far we'll get in the knockouts. So I will see you guys in the knockout rounds, where hopefully we can avenge this horrendous penalty loss in the Korea Cup final and make a dent in the big Asian Champions League tournament. So thanks for watching. Drop us a like and a sub. Leave a comment down below about how much you hated watching that cup final, and I'll see you guys in the next one.